All right. Get this up so I can see chat. I see we've got a few people showing up. Fantastic. Good morning. It's almost bedtime for me. Pop out chat. All right. Okay, getting set up. Got 4 minutes till we can go in. Thanks, Sam. Hi. Thanks for showing up. New World for me is oftentimes it's either going to be really exciting or kind of boring. And I never know what I'm going to get. So we'll see what happens this time. Getting everything set up. I think I've got all my buffs on. Commander's Horn ready to go. And now we just wait. Give people time to get in. And then we'll see. I tend to go towards the level 2 areas. And then I keep an eye on the level 3. And if there's a chance to, then I'll put a march into level 3. The other thing I always debate about, but I never actually do, is the rental airship. I always consider doing it, but I don't know if it's worth it. So hiring an airship for a day is $20. And a week is $100. So spending $20 to get in top 50 in New World is totally worth it, but I've been getting top 50 without it. So we'll have to see how it goes. Leveled up Aerial to level 5. And now I got wood production unlocked. Going good so far. How you guys doing with your mermaids? So 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. And just hanging out waiting. When I signed up, I think it was about 10 minutes ago, and there were only about 500 people. I can't check now, but hoping that it's increased. Hi, welcome. Abhishek Satyan, or Satyan. So the goal is to try and get top 50. I'm not quite good enough to get top 10. Just not quite there. And we really want this insignia. So getting this insignia will gain a whole bunch of speed ups. So I've been saving. I saved the last one. This one I might save as well. But training speed ups. If I really start hurting for construction speed ups, I might do that. And I also might save it for recruitment banners. Those are the things that I kind of look at in here, trying to figure out what I want. Minute and 38 seconds to go. Anybody have anything they want to see while we wait? It also depends on how many fights there are. Like, if I'm getting in too many fights, I tend to have a much harder time getting top 50. Because if somebody knocks you out of a mine, you lose all of your ore if you didn't pull back in time. So, hey Herbie, hi from USA. Thanks for showing up. But yeah, if people are hitting your tiles a lot, you're going to lose a whole bunch of ore, and then it knocks your chances down. So we'll just have to see how they went. I looked on here. There were some that I would have been actually kind of close to top 10. I think there was a few in here that 165,000 was 10th place. So this one, 169,000 was 10th. And then Where's the other one? There was one more in here. I think it was at 165,000. Can't find it, but yeah, there were a few that were on the lower end for sure. Okay, 18 seconds to go. Hopefully it's an exciting one, but you never know with New World. I might find peace, or maybe someone will be watching and they'll snipe me. So let's find out. I usually load into the level 3 area and then I have to find a different spot and port out because I don't like staying in the level 3s the whole time. I just don't quite feel like I belong there. So yeah, it happened again. Okay. So I send marches without much in it, other than the ones I want to take. So I'm going to take, I didn't mean to scout that. I'm actually going to take this one from him. And I shouldn't need much to actually take it because he sent a regular amount of troops. So we've got our 4 mines. This little guy in here, I try not to pick on little guys too much, but he doesn't belong in a level 2 zone. He needs to vacate and find a level 1 zone. This guy, 1 billion power, if we start fighting, I will live longer. Unless he's spending a ton of gold, which he does have the new castle, so it's quite possible that that he's a spender, but we'll see. He's in Kingdom 80 though. If you're in Kingdom 80 and you're only a billion power, this is probably someone's farm or a newer account that started over there. Other than that, in my immediate area, I don't see anybody else that's going to give me trouble. So the other thing I need to start looking at is I come to the map, figure out exactly where I am. I need to start looking at the level 3 to figure out who's over here and if there's any mines I might be able to take. Oh, Uhtred's here from 524. He's in my kingdom. He's a cool guy. So right now there's an open mine here. There's 2 open mines here. So this guy saw that. He's 1.3 billion. Uhtred is our king currently. This guy Fire, he's pretty low. He's gonna get knocked out of there. Oh, man, the level 3s are actually looking pretty good right now. I might have to send a march in there. So this guy, Patriots is only a billion power. I may have to get in here. King Cuddy is 2 billion, so I'd watch out for his mines. This guy, Thomas, from 524, he's also... Oh, did I get in the one that has Dark? I did, Dark and Widow. So they will get first and second. Other people are going to have a hard time here because Dark will be hitting people out of the middle. So if there's people on level 3 zones and the guys from 524 need it, Dark will be smacking them out of there. That guy's 7.8 billion. He's probably pretty safe. This guy Major is at 2 billion. He's probably pretty safe. Well, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to have to look for somebody to knock out of a mine if I want a level 3. I think most of the lower 1 billion power players have worked their way out of here at this point, and now we're back to the people that belong in the middle. All right, I'm going to try and talk my way through all of this. If you guys have questions or comments or anything, let me know. But mainly I just scout around the middle. See if any level 3 mines are going to open up. And keep an eye on my timers. So far, pretty peaceful. So Widow cleared that up. She's probably going to send a lower march back. So this C32 in here, I need to see if he's got any mines. Because if he's got a mine in here, I can take that. Chip. So he's a C41, 1.4 bill. I don't think he quite belongs in there. This guy at 2.5 billion, he's safe. LMNR, he's probably kind of safe. So yeah, Widow's sending back a lower march, probably so she can get her airship back. What else is happening over here? Abaddon's here. Looks like Boog is here. Oh man, dark. Oh. Sure. He does not like Boog. God, if he could smack this guy in there, like, he would absolutely love that. We'll see what happens. So this guy, 3.8 billion, he's probably pretty safe. So level 3 is now pretty full with people who belong in there. So I'm just going to stay in my area. Looks like I got another neighbor, Bones, 1.5 billion. And then this guy, Fire, he's 1.2, and he's attacking people. So he's attacking Bones. So let's see what happens here. The other thing you can do in New World is you can kind of see what other people's stats or playstyles are like by what happens here. So she pulled off of that mine. She's either going to attack it back with a full march, or she's going to look for something else. And he's going to push her, he's going to push Doobie 1 off. So Doobie's 1.4 billion. Doobie did not get pushed off, and Fire is down 100 million power. So Doobie 1, this guy here, won that fight. If you see somebody in a bubble, you usually know that they're going to be able to get pushed off the tiles as well. So far, pretty peaceful. The fights normally happen, for me anyways, after the first round. And I'm looking for the second set of mines. And then I'm going to have to, if I can't find them peacefully, I'm going to have to push some people off of them. So we'll see how that goes. So this guy, there's the C36 taking a mine, and somebody long marching from up here, which is crazy from Kingdom 80. 1.4 bill. And somebody is... So this guy's trying to attack me, so I'm not having that. This is where a fight's going to happen. See if he's got anti-scout up. So he doesn't want to mess with me. He's only got 2 billion troops. So this guy should not have messed with me, and now you'll see what happens. He doesn't have enough troops to stop me in his castle, and now I'm going to burn him out. Oh, he teleported out. I don't know where he went, but he's gone. So don't mess with people that are bigger than you, especially if, let's see if they found it in Kingdom Chat, nothing. So don't mess with people's tiles that are bigger than you unless you know you can win or you have the stats to win. So the other problem with that now is there's some half-gathered tiles. So this one, and I'm probably going to have to clear that up, or someone else will. Yeah. And if I don't clear that tile up, a new one won't spawn, a new one with full stuff. So I'll probably jump on that as soon as my first march starts walking back so that I can clear that up. That also helps with having one march going while the other ones come back all at the same time. And sitting around here, I don't see anything else. So for now, it looks like Bones left as well. So it's just me and this guy again, Sir Phoenix. And I'm not going to mess with him unless he messes with me. So this guy, Russo, is now messing with people's tiles. So if he messes with my tile, then we'll see what happens. So he knocked, I don't know who he tried to knock off Doobie, failed. And now he's down to 997 million. So if he messes with my tiles, I'm just going to speed hit him. And that's why I tend to keep my airship close and try not to have it out in a march if I can avoid it. But again, I try not to mess with people unless they mess with me first. You know, most of the time I can get my points in here without screwing other people over. And then I need to go keep an eye after this next set of marches. And I get tiles out again, I need to go and look at the middle again. So this guy Russo is messing with someone else's tile again. So he's messing with Crazy's tile. Which, if he hit this guy's tile and knocks him out of there, when he's down to 800 ore, he would lose so much. And that would make me super mad. So people are coming back from tiles. The thing you do to refresh out there, come into your castle, check your mail, load back out, and look for new tiles. So I'm always doing that when once I start getting my marches back in. So here comes the first one. And once a tile is gone, new ones are supposed to spawn. So I come in, check my mail, go back out. And there's a tile. And we're going to do it again. Oh, there's a tile right here. So as soon as I get my march down, I got to send one back to this. Keep your marches going at all times if you can. So let's load new tiles. Get back out. Plenty of tiles here. Waiting on marches. So I want this one. I kind of spread out a little bit so I'm not in the same area. But now I've got all 4 tiles again. And we are in 35th. So at the current rate, that tends to mean like I may drop a little bit as level 3 tiles come in, but 35th is pretty safe to get a top 50 towards the end. So now I'm going to go check out some of the tiles, the level 3 tiles, and see if any more fighting happened over here and if they left any tiles open. Because if you start seeing a bunch of fighting or open tiles, then you might look for one that is uncontested. If you can get one that's uncontested, go for it. So Fire moved over here. And Fire's on a level 3 tile, which I don't think I like since he was messing with my tiles. I might take this one. I think it's kind of close to him, yeah. But he's also got 2 tiles right on top of him that just spawned. So he's going to get those 2. Someone's going to get this one. I wonder if I should just make it me. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to take this tile, we're speeding all the way across, and now we're gathering. And we smacked him pretty hard. And now we have his stats. So he definitely should not have been messing with me with these stats. But he's got his distance and stuff. He's got his damage done, so that's fine. But the tile now I have to watch is this one, because this is the important tile. If some, like the other ones, I don't care as much about. But if someone starts marching on this tile, I'm going to be in trouble. So I have to watch this tile, make sure that I don't get hit. The only guy that I'm worried about in this direct area is this guy. And I think he's got 4 tiles right now. He's got 1, 2, and there's 2 more up here. Somebody left a tile with 15. That means that a new tile won't spawn until somebody clears that. I hate that. Absolutely hate that. Finish your tiles. So see how he's marching towards something that's not there? That's because I have to refresh. So as soon as I refresh, not call back, I want to go over there. So if he's able to sit over there, if Fire's able to sit over there, it means I could definitely sit over there. But I'm not going to get 4 mines if I'm over there. I'm only going to get 1, maybe 2 at a time, and then I'll be fighting for others, which to me is not as good as speeding into a tile that's open. Although it is looking pretty slim over here. I think Dark is keeping it clear of people. Oscar at 1 billion power should not be in there. He got hit out. I don't even see the lines, but I'm pretty sure it happened. I don't know where those lines went to either. So 2 billion. Look at this little guy, this C24, he's got balls of steel. So Milkshake is 1.1 billion. He's over here. I might end up moving over here and giving it a shot. But the thing is, like, if I go for it and I lose, if I go for it and I end up in like 15th or something, like, it's going to be a whole lot harder and riskier, and I'm going to end up with the same reward as if I got 48th. So to me, I'm only going to need to hold 1 or 2 of these level 3 tiles, and by doing that, I should rank pretty well. Just hoping I don't get hit. And 2.4 billion, he'd probably kill me, but I don't think he would fully wipe out my march. Oh man, Sam, you're a bad influence. I might give it a shot, but if I do, I'm going to wait till a little bit towards the end. So I've already got 28,000 ore, got all my rewards. Yeah, if I do go, I'll go towards the end. And I think the spot that I'm kind of eyeing is over here where this guy is. I don't think that I want to fight, don't know. But I think I'd rather fight him than, I don't want to fight any of the 524 guys for tiles, and they're kind of spread out over here. Where is that? So who's scouting me? 2.1 billion. I probably will pull because I don't have his stats, and if I lose, that's 4,000 ore that I would lose. So let's see what happens here. See if he goes for it or not. You just have to watch, because if it's a speed hit, you don't have much time to react. Yeah, I don't know what he was sending. I don't even want to risk it right now. So now I have to wait for my airship to come back before I take a different one. So now I'm going to move back over here and see what I can do about a 4th tile. And it's going to be hard to steal one from somebody without my airship. So that's the other risk about going for the level 3s. Nice. Good job, Ricky. So who is that far marching? So I need my airship back to take one of these. Carnival's bullying everybody off. Attacking somebody without your airship, unless it's like a tiny march, is just not a good idea. Oh, this guy's close to me. This guy's close to me. He's only 888 mil. Like, I don't want to do this to people, but I don't think I can get another level 3 tile without. Oh, he's got a full march on there with his airship, so I can't attack that. Hi Gasco, how you doing? Thanks for coming. So this guy, he doesn't have much on that one, so let's attack it, and we'll see if I can buy some time until my airship gets back. Now I need to go back and check out the level 3 and see what's happening over here. So somebody just sped one way across. Cat again. So he's picking on more than just me. That's alright. Like, I appreciate everybody showing up, even if even if they show up late or towards the end or whatever it might be. I'm kind of addicted to going live right now. It's fun to talk to people on here and just have people here hanging out. So I don't see many open level 3 tiles right now. Yeah, they're all pretty well handled. I'll have to wait until the next rollover to see what happens. But the person that I know I can take from is... Where'd he go? This guy. I know I can take a tile from fire. Let's see what happened over here. Who is this? 1.8 billion. Abaddon, Abaddon, Abaddon. Don't mess with your own kingdom. No reason to. I wish that I was in the communication with them for this. I could have had that cat meow guy cleared out by dark. Okay, so mostly uneventful so far. We did have one guy that we tried to hit. 1.1 billion power sitting in the middle attacking dark with artillery. That's fun. Excuse me. Oh, the other thing that happens, if you guys don't know, your voice definitely gets raw talking for 20, 30 minutes or an hour straight. And even when I'm talking quietly, it's definitely hard on your vocal cords and your voice or your throat to talk this long. I should try using like cough drops or something. Oh, you had Panzer? That's a good one. He's strong. I got smacked pretty hard this last weekend by Luca's Wrath. I got hit twice. I was doing a live stream for Kingdom Raid and I was playing on the computer versus using my hands like I am right now. So right now I've got the microphone and everything hooked up to my phone and I'm just using my phone to record. And it's much faster to slide through stuff and to react. When I was trying to click it with the mouse, I totally missed and I wasn't able to port away and I got hit a second time. Crispy is another good one. Like, these guys are monsters, man. I've been smacked by Crispy too. We match up against them all these big monster castles in Kingdom Raid and KVK because of having Dark in our kingdom. So I get to experience firsthand getting killed by these big monster scary castles. Oh yeah, I've got his stats from a couple of days ago. I can show you that in a second. Oh, I need a march to get back so I can take that. I kind of want Carnival to mess with my march, to be honest, because I saw him messing with other people's, and I want him to mess with mine. Oh, who's that? Nope, someone that's bubbled. We're not playing that game. Nope, Carnival's going in there too. I don't know what he's sending, but most likely more than what I sent, since he's attacking someone. Okay, let's reload some tiles and see what we're at. Okay, so looks like I've got Carnival stats now too. Definitely should not mess with my tile, or I will get him out of here pretty quick. Okay, so while we're waiting, let's delete all and let's go look if I can find my loss. Oops, I don't need these bookmarked anymore. Okay, so here's Lucas' stats from a couple of days ago, before the new stuff came out. So he had 16k top troop attack, 27,000 cav attack, and 28k, almost 29k cav health. And then he's got a bunch of level 7 gears. So I got pretty wrecked on this one. And now he's over 30k, which is crazy. So without improving my own stats, if I saw them again, like if I haven't had a huge jump in stats, I probably would be a lot more cautious in the next Kingdom Raid coming up, just because I'm not going to be able to compete with those kind of stats. Alright, so going up to see what's happening in the level 3 zone. I know like 30k and 17k is just, it's getting so hard to keep up with. And the amount of gains that they're putting on each new update makes it so that if you're a new spender, you can come in and just kill stuff. Oh, look at this little guy go. He's going after 2 level 3 mines right next to 2.5 billion, so he's not going to get to keep those. This guy's 3.3 billion. He's going to have mines. The other problem with me coming and attacking these level 3s is, like you saw, I have to keep my airship out there to do it. And then if I do get pushed off, I don't want to use gold to speed it back. I ended up using like a couple thousand gold to speed one over there in the first place. So look at this, 2 tiles unfinished, 660 and 510. That bothers me so much. And this guy, 744 million. I know, like 7 and 15 is like, I think is totally respectable, but then if you start looking at it more, you're like, well, my farm is gonna get close to that without actually working on it. Like it's kind of crazy. All right, so there's an empty mine here, and there's not a whole lot of people around it. So this guy's got a march coming back, but he's also got, okay, there's not much here, so he's probably going to see this one over here and take it. And who just left a mine? Scorpion, why? If you ever watch this, just why? Don't leave the mines half empty. you're strong enough to take a full mine from somebody else. So duly sped into that one. You've got this guy, what's his name? Revere with 615 million going for 2 tiles? And what is this guy? He's 2.2 billion. This guy doesn't belong in these tiles. Okay. I'm gonna take one. Oh, those are the 2 leftover tiles, aren't they? Crap. What did I do? Okay, let's speed in there and do it anyways. I've got some small tiles around me, so I will take these back as soon as I'm done on this one, because this one's going to finish way sooner than I thought. So there's so many half tiles sitting around here. Oh man, it's going to make it so new ones aren't leveling. So someone's fighting for this one. Looks like Virgone is attacking Red Missa, who's bubbled in a C39. That one's half empty. That one's half empty. That one's half empty. Looks like he's going for a full one. He's got 2.2 million, so I can't hit him. But seeing him leaving all these tiles is totally triggering me. There's people going for this one. Looks like Stonewall's going to get it. What else is being left open? So there's a level 3. How full is that one? Another half tile. There's so many half tiles. This is definitely a sloppy new world. Now the other thing that could have happened is if somebody got hit, let's say Virgone has pissed off Stonewall or Uhtred. Dark is going to smack this guy and he's going to go poof. And then all the mines he's on will be abandoned. So that's another scenario that could happen. He's in Kingdom 355. I might have him beat. The problem that I have with fighting against older kingdoms, if people know what they're doing, is that they have more airship gears. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that guy has a level 7 gear. And if that's the case, I'm going to have a very hard time fighting him one-on-one, even if my stats are a little better, because the damage stat is so huge. Like, I can't even... It's just such a huge difference to have a higher level airship gear. Like, that's why these guys go so hard for the level 8 tiles, because it makes a huge difference. So who's attacking right now? This guy, Constantine, with his baby castle. And he's going after Virgone. That's not going to work out well for him. Or either of these Slate, nope, Trick King, Abaddon. Oh, there's a brand new one. There's nobody around. I wonder if they see it. I will try and put a baby march on that if my airship march comes, well, too late. I'll say if my airship march comes back before somebody marches on that, I will hit it. But this one might be, yeah, it's that Constantine guy. I'm not going to let him have that. So airship march is going to come back. My current rank is 41st, so not as great as I wanted. It's kind of risky, like I'm in that danger zone a little bit. Oh, there's a bunch of people marching for that now. So Virgone, this guy Slate, and the Constantine guy. So I haven't had a chance to test Virgone's stats, but it's a lot of gold for me to speed a march in to test. I've got a march returning, so I need to finish one up. I'll finish this tile. And then I'll go back to looking again in a second. Oh, who did I fight? Ray. Man, you guys are troopers. Like, I can't believe you're all staying with me for so long, even though there's not a whole lot of action happening. Definitely appreciate the support. Who's that? Oh, that's Uhtred. I do like that my own kingdom has white names in here instead of red names. So you can tell the difference at a quick glance that they're friendly, or at least, excuse me, at least in the same kingdom. So who is this? A new contender. 2.6 billion. So we'll see if they start giving Uhtred a hard time. If they do, then they'll probably won't last very long in there. Because Dark's range for killing is like 3 billion and under. Oh, I'm in Kingdom 524. So let's see, another half tile. That's a good one though, because it's got 5,000 left. That's a pretty good half tile. The reason that level 3 tiles are worth it, even over level 2s, is they gather faster. So even if you're only in there for, half the ore, it still is worth it as far as speed and getting ahead of somebody else. You want to make sure you're on 4 tiles as much as you can be. And if you can sneak a level 3 tile in between your level 2s, it helps you stay above everybody else in the level 2 zone. Looks like we're going to have a bunch of tiles ending right now, so I need to pay attention down here to get at least 3, and then I'll work on another one after. So Pluto is a new person down here, and so is this person. Both of them can be kicked out if I need them to be. And I like this guy, Sir Phoenix. He hasn't messed with me the whole time. It looks like he's had some fights with some other people because he's lower on power, but he hasn't messed with me at all. So I'm not going to mess with him unless he messes with me first. Okay, looking for a tile. Here's one. Looking for more tiles. Let's get something spawning. Let's see. I'm not seeing new tiles. I need to refresh again. There's one right on top of him. I feel bad, but I'm going to take it. Let's get the mail going. Looking for more. Here's one. This one's mine. And we will... Oh, who's that? So Carnival messing with people again. I don't see a 4th. I'm going to have to take one. No, I won't. I'm going to take that one. Oh, I already have LC. 2.1 billion, so I don't want to mess with that one. I might be able to fight him, but again, do I need to? Okay, so now I've got my 4 tiles. Now back to the level 3 area to see what's happening over here. See if there's anything I can sneak in and get. There's somebody going for that one right next to Paul, who has 1.1 billion. I could fight him. Stonewall, don't want to mess with. $1.4. Oh man, anybody got any questions, comments, anything else you want to know? So I'm not seeing much in the level 3 area. Super peaceful New World so far. I'm in rank 19th. I have 85,000 ore. I don't think top 10 is in it for me this time. It's usually not. If I get up into like I just need more troops. I need to be able to, because I'm cheap, I need to be able to have enough troops that I can fight without having to spend gold to heal. So while I might be able to go in there and hold my own, I would have to spend a bunch of gold, which kind of defeats the purpose for me if I have to spend a bunch of gold to get the rating, because then it diminishes the value of the rewards. Whereas if I get a top 50 finish without, with only spending 3,000 or 4,000 gold, totally better, for at least in my opinion. So I don't see anything that I'm going to go after in the level 3 section on this round. I should refresh and go check again. It also looked like Paul was just picking a fight with Stonewall, which is not smart. Not smart at all if he was. So Linella has 2.6. That wasn't the one. This guy's pulling in all of his marches. I wonder why. Relocating, and he's gone. So now there's a level 3 there, but it's only got 3,000. I don't think I want the one with 3,000. So Trick King just smacked out Vergaun. So where's Vergaun? So tapping on the map in a random place and returning does it? Okay, I like that. That's better than loading in. Okay, what's happening over here? Looks like somebody from really far away was trying to super speed a march from Linnea, and they did not win it. I'm waiting for that comment to show up. I saw it go across the top of the screen, but it hasn't popped over on my YouTube yet. I guess I can do this little thing. I don't know how to use it. So there's a brand new mine. I think. Okay. Gathering buffs work in New World. No, it does not. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the gathering speed is determined by the level of the tile. So if I go onto this one, the gathering speed is 3,600. I think a level 1 tile is 2,000 or 2,000 or 24,000. Is that right? Am I doing the numbers wrong? Let me look. So 36,000 for level 2. I think it's 24,000 for a level 1, and then I think a level 3 is 48,000, something like that. Or no, a level 2 is twice level 1, but a level 3 is only 50% more than a level 2. I think that's what it is. Hopefully I'm not moving the screen around too much for anybody. There's a brand new tile for Abaddon if he doesn't have them. Does he have 4? He doesn't. He should get in on that. Unless they got him in the middle. Oh, that would be epic. So there's another brand new tile. So I'm going to click on the map somewhere random. Oh, you know the other thing I didn't do? I totally forgot to activate all of these to make me stronger in a fight. I should have been using those. I totally forgot about all those talents. Makes a huge difference. So now I've got an extra 750% cavalry attack and health, and distance attack and health, although that's irrelevant unless someone attacks my castle, because I won't use distance. Did Abba take that tile? Yes, he did. Good. Yeah, there's a lot going on over here. I just feel like the level 3 is so chaotic that like you'd be pulling off of tiles so often. and fighting people and like worrying about getting smacked off of tiles and losing your ore. Like, I like what I'm doing now. If I see a level 3 that's open, I can go steal it. I can't believe this level 28 is going for a full tile. Oh, so let's see. Los Nuevos, 448k, yeah. So I'm guessing that's Kingdom 448, Alliance Sav. Hello, welcome. Not very good with Spanish, but it looks happy. So welcome, thanks for coming. Gosh, there are 3 open tiles here, and this level 28 is on one of them. Okay, what's happening over here? Oh, no, you didn't, crazy. I want to make sure he's not speeding that in. Okay, so Crazy wants to fight. I don't know where he's coming from, but as long as he doesn't speed it in, I will fight him. Let's see what his stats are. Let's go test this out. I want to maximize my gathering time, so I wait until the last minute to go in, or to pull that back, and then I'll send my other march. And I am going to have to speed it in there to not lose mining time, which is going to waste my gold, which annoys me. But, oh, who's this guy? 1.7. So to the south of me is a new king, 1.7 billion. Okay, so let's take this fight. Let's go see what's going on there. So 800 gold to get it back in there. And let's see how our stats compare. Okay, so, oof, he got wrecked. Look at that. So, now I've got 20k cav stats. Absolutely decimated this guy. He should not have messed with my tile. So where's he at? Now he's down to 1.2 billion. I could probably zero him pretty easily. But for now, the other thing I need to do is I need to load in and start healing a couple of troops so that if I do need some, that I'm not on downtime. So I need to get over here in my healing gear, quick select, and I want some of these back. So I doubt I'll need them, but if I needed to speed some troops for a quick heal, I could do that. It looks like there's a mine right next to me for when one ends. Now I like Sir Phoenix, but if he takes this mine that's directly next to me, I'm not gonna let him have it. And I'm not gonna let that guy have it either. Alright, I've got 2 votes for zeroing Crazy, so we'll do that. As soon as my airship march comes back, I'm gonna get 4 mines resituated, and then I'll hit him. And then maybe he'll learn his lesson. Oh, who just left him? Oh no, Sir Phoenix. I had such high hopes. I had such high hopes for you. And he had to go and do this. He had to do it. I don't know why. If I can't find 4 mines now, I'm gonna have to take one from him for leaving that half tile. He just dropped in my book. I don't know what he sent here. He might have sent a full march. But that's going to be my tile. Let's see. Let's scout it. See if he's got his airship. No airship, so we'll just smack it. Nope, we don't have to smack it. It's my tile. I don't know who else is going for it. Oh, Major's going for it. What's he got in there? I don't know what Major has, what he's sending, because I went in after the fact. I won't get to see that. So I'm just going to have to take a chance and hope it's not a full march. I won't lose out on a ton of gathering time, but I'll lose out on some. Okay, Major backed off. This one is coming from LC. I'll let them be. That's another half tile. Oh, that aggravates me. Why are people leaving half tiles all over the place? Okay, so what's left? I need a new tile. Here's one. So I'm going to take that tile. Who's this guy? 2 billion Korean. So I need to watch out for them in case they want this tile I'm going towards. I need one more tile still. Okay, here it is. And then we're going to hit Crazy. Crazy has earned himself some hits. I don't even have to wait till the last minute. Gilby. Oh no. Okay, so here goes Crazy. And we are going to speed this in so that, gosh, 2,400 gold for this. Do it for the views. See if he ports away. Or if he takes it. Okay, so... Oh, he has a lot of troops. How does he have so many troops? And he's only 1 point something billion. Holy crap. How does he have 9.4 million troops at 1.1 billion? That's insane. That's going to be a tough zero, guys. I will have to wait until the end. I'm going to need to take another tile. So one of the tiles I grabbed must have been a baby one because I'm getting marched back in. Oh yeah, it could be low tier troops. I'll go look at that in a second after I get this next tile. Should I let him have it? I don't want another baby tile. Okay, fine. I'll take the baby tile and then we'll see. Okay, so first hit. Battle details. He has a meat shield. You called it. Tons of tier 2. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, I guess the meat shield kind of works in this instance. Is that seriously all it took to clear that tile? Okay, so where'd he go? So he's fighting this guy Mar. Or this girl Mar. Okay, so the first hit killed most of his infantry. Let's go again. Gosh, I'm going to spend so much gold hitting this guy. I should just port next to him in the last minute and go for it. Let's see how this hit does. This hit should wipe out the rest of his infantry, and then, or the rest of his tier 2s. His meat shield is working actually pretty well though. So 1.9 million down. And let's see what he's got left. So now I've killed off his tier 2 infantry. What else died? He lost some distance. So still I was working on his tier 2s. So the next hit, let's send just pure cav. Actually, let's send this march. We'll send that. Oh my gosh, my gold. My gold, you guys. Do it for the viewers. Oh, I need to look at wall guards. You're right, I'll check that out. So, this hit should break through the rest of his tier 2s and wipe out a whole bunch of his infantry. In theory. Yeah, so he won that one he actually won that one. So maybe that march isn't as good. But now look, I'm through. I'm getting his tier 12s first before his other stuff. That's interesting. And the pikemen are gone. That was all of his low-level infantry. So let's send. Oh geez, look at this. I don't even have the. I don't even have the cavalry to send anymore. So this actually worked out pretty well for him. If this was Kingdom Raid or something, like he would have gotten way more points than I did. So he's got a march coming back. Well, as much as I wanted to say like the meat shield doesn't work, like it looks like it's working pretty well. I have higher stats than him, but not by a huge margin. And I'm losing way more than he is here. Like I'm losing all my tier 12s. I have him smashed in stats. And he's still got 5 million troops. That is very interesting indeed. I don't even have enough troops to attack him again. So I'm wounding his tier 12 instead of his lower level stuff, which is odd. Like this is not the way the kill chart is supposed to work. So the kill chart is supposed to, like tier 12s are on the end of it. They're not supposed to be dying well before all this other stuff. So I'm super confused by that. His wall guards are Anne and Aramis. So he's got plenty of infantry for that. But yeah, that's... Oh man, that's kind of crazy. So his tier 12 cav, all of his low-level cavalry and distance are untouched. They're just wrecking me in damage. Like they are all getting kills. His level 2s, look at how many kills his level 2 distance got. Oh man, this is nutty. Hey Rafi, welcome. We're experimenting on this guy and getting some interesting results. So this first hit was broke through so much, and it was like, okay, I won by a lot there. But then the second hit, I only killed 1.9. But after his infantry's gone, which is the weird part, so after his infantry's gone, is when he started doing better. So he's got all of the other tiers of infantry, the 4s and all these, they're not doing much damage, but his cavalry and distance were doing tons of damage to me. They're getting tons of kills. and I haven't been able to touch him because of his other infantry, his tier 12s. So we'll take a look at that, but meat shield's looking actually pretty good. And I spent like 10k gold attacking him. Okay, time to end it. Let's pull this in. It's a trick I use just to make sure, and then I can see where my rank's at. So I was ranked 20 roughly, so I'll probably finish around 29 or 30, which is decent. Uhtred got top 10. Unless things change right now, that's pretty awesome. Boris got top 10. Dark and Widow first and second, like I called. And still waiting to get evacuated here. Well, let's gather some more. I'm still stuck in here. If they let me keep gathering, why not? Okay, so let's see where we actually ended, but I think it should be pretty well within the top 50. So I finished 25th. So I'm happy with that. Sorry it wasn't super action-packed. These reports at the end, I'm really going to have to look at this closer. The results kind of baffle me. Like the first attack, that's kind of what I was expecting. Like, oh, he's got 9.5 million troops, but I killed, 2.6 million. Fine. Second attack, kind of what I expected. I was like, okay. I still killed 1.9 million. But this last attack is the one that's like, what happened here? This is the one that makes me think that there's a variation of this meat shield that actually works. Just based on this, like, okay, so his tier 2 meat shield is gone here. But for some reason, rather than killing all the troops up through the ranks like I'm supposed to, based on the kill order, it was going after his tier 12, and all these other troops got to sit behind it. So it's almost like the kill order is different than what we thought it was previously. Which is kind of crazy. And it looks like look at his tier 2 infantry did so much damage. They killed 40,000. Yeah, I get it, because if that was real battles, his hospital would have been just peaked out at this point. But also, if these were real battles, I lost 750k tier 12, another 750k tier 12, another 750k tier 12. So I lost 3 million tier 12s versus his, 5 points, so what? 3.6, 4.6, 5.4 million. Miscellaneous small troops? I don't know, like, I get it. But I'm just kind of baffled by this last attack, more than the others. Like with my stats and stuff, looking at this, having these lower tiers that didn't die, so 11s, 9s, 8s, 5s, 3s, and 1s, none of those died before the tier 12s. And that's not how the battle order is supposed to work. So that's the part that I need to test and look at, because the first 2 attacks with the tier 2 infantry, I would get rid of the tier 2 infantry and do these tier. He has a new firewall, is that what he's calling it? You know what's crazy is, like, in the past, I swear that that gun music stuff, he was on old data and it just wasn't working. But now looking at this, yeah, it seems to work. So I might have to go check out his video on it and see what his math is behind this. Okay, well, I think that's it for this stream. Thank you all for watching. I've got 2 of these now. And I will see you in the next video. I appreciate everybody for showing up. Have a good night.